Hey everyone, welcome to a real quick update on Nano. I'll start right in it. This isn't financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. The market's extremely risky. You're responsible for your own trades, managing your own risk, doing your own research. This is just my opinion on the market. Okay, so yesterday we were talking a lot about the 1,000 level. So the trade setup that I had outlined yesterday, and I'll go down to like a 15-minute time frame so we can kind of take a look at this a little bit better. I was basically, we were back here in this range yesterday when we were doing the video on this, and I said, it would be really great if we moved up above 1,000. We closed above 1,000. We came back and retested 1,000, and then that would be the trade that I would take. All right, so we've done that. We went down to about 1,006. And now we're starting to get another move to the upside. So, if you, obviously you would have to be keeping an eye on the market, waiting for the close above. This all happens very fast. And then, it came right down to 1,006, reclaimed this as support right down here. And now we're moving up to the upside. So now at this point, what I'm going to be looking for is a break of this level right here, which more than likely it will, very, very likely it will, or a break down below this level. It is possible for us to break down below this level to 1,006, break down below here, potentially come back down to like 990 to 992. That would be okay. That kind of keeps us inside of this block. So right here, and this is on 15-minute candles, right? So looking at this, we've got this zone down here is a definite buy zone. I would be considering buying in this zone, and again, all the way down to about 995. 985 is probably safe. So if you bought all the way down here to 985, I would probably set my stop loss here at about this level right here seems pretty good, 972. So there's some confluence here in this range. We're looking at our cluster highs there, our lows over here. So I would say that a good area for stop loss is going to be inside of this range. Now, as far as targets would go, and by the way, it's probably okay to enter a starting position here in this level where we currently are. I wouldn't go all in or anything. Not that I would go all in on any trades, but if you're going to take 5% of your capital on this trade, I would take maybe 10 or 15% and put in right here. And the remaining, put your remaining bids down here in this area and just be patient and let them fill. If they don't fill, then just take the rest of your capital somewhere else. I wouldn't be interested in chasing anything at this point, but definitely I would be looking, and let me move to a higher time frame here, because we did sort of outline a potential path for this. I do think that we need to go up to about 1100. I think that we need to go up to 1100 in order to maintain bullish momentum. I do think we get rejected at 1100. Likely we'll come back down to about 1050, maybe even back down to similar to where we are right now, which would be at about 1030. And then finally going up for our final targets, which is going to be at about 1200. So 1200 is where I would be looking for the final move on Nano before things do start to settle down a bit. And again, as far as our invalidation level goes, we do have definite room that we could go down. Although I do think that a lot of alts are looking fairly strong, but I would definitely say, cutting your losses here at about 972, because if we break 972 to 970, maybe 968, 965, if you really want to give yourself a wider, wider risk, more risk over here on your stop loss. If we break those, the chances are very good we're going to come back down to 950. It's very possible that we come all the way back down to 920. So that's why it's important to maintain your stop losses. And of course, nothing wrong with hopping back in at these levels down here. But nonetheless, you're able to increase your holdings if you do manage that stop loss. If you're able to keep an eye on the charts and watch, and as things go, then there is the possibility that we come back down here to the 920 to 950 range if we hit that stop loss there at about 970. So keep that in mind. But nonetheless, maybe you can throw a little bit of your capital here. Set the bids down here, layer them as you go down, all the way down to about 985. Stop loss down here at about 970. And that's kind of where I'm looking at right now. Otherwise, I do think this, along with other alts, do have some potential to move up. I'll be doing a video here a little bit on chain length. There's some interesting things going on over there. Might be doing a video on Matic. I'm not really quite sure yet, but I'll be doing a few different videos throughout the day. Try not to bombard you all at once, so a little bit here and there, and I'll try and keep them short. This one was about 5.5 minutes. So thanks for watching, and yeah, well, I'd like to see you in the Discord. If you need an invite, just throw in a comment. I'll get you an invite to the Discord. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share, and I will see you all on the flip side.